Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Sag, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Sagittarius, let's get started. How does Sag currently view, all right, this relationship? Okay, so we do have the Two of Wands. We also have the Five. I feel like you're being encouraged by spirit to let something go, something that you know hasn't been serving you in any way, shape, and or form. Yeah, okay. It just kind of looks like you don't want to, okay? Like whatever it is that spirit is encouraging you to let go of, that you know you should really let go of, you don't want to let go of, is kind of what I'm getting. Okay, let's look at this person. How does this person currently view this relationship? So you have the Page of Pentacles, we do have the Page of Cups, and then we also have the Six of Wands. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we do have the Nine of Pentacles, we also have the Justice card, and then we also have the King of Wands. Okay. Their relationship with you, how do I explain this? their relationship with you, it truly does bring a lot of good into their life, which, you know, is really nice to see. I'm also getting their relationship with you, it really, really does benefit them, is kind of what I'm getting. But I feel like that kind of ties into the simple fact that you and their relationship with you, it brings a lot of good into this person's life. You know, I feel like you've expressed to this person, you know, that you're not happy, you know, things of that nature. But I feel like this person, you know, like they'll always, you know, try to find a way, you know, to convince you to not give up on them and your relationship with them and things of that nature. Um, let's let's look at this page real quick. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I feel like you've expressed to this one over here that you're not happy. That you're not happy. You know, a lot of you feel deep down inside on a soul level as well as on an intuitive level. And keep in mind, we're talking about Sagittarian energy here. You guys are the intuitive fire signs. So on an intuitive level, you know that you would be better off without this person in your life versus with this person in your life. You know that without a shadow of a doubt. Even though you have yet to experience life without this person in it, you just know that your life will be 10 times better without this individual in your life versus with this individual in your life. You just know that. But see, here's the thing. They also know that too. They also know that. Which let me just keep going before I open my mouth and start talking. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. Yeah. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. We also have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And then we also have the Seven of Cups in the upright with the Two of Cups. This person knows that if they lose you, they're going to lose all the good that comes with being with you. They know that. Hence why they don't want to essentially lose you. It's interesting because I feel like this person feels like they're better off with you in their life versus without you in their life. In some way, shape, and or form. Like, God, how do I explain this? Like, this person feels like they would be far. It's fascinating, this connection, I'll tell you that much. Because it's like this person feels like being with you, they'll be far more successful and fruitful than being without you. You know what I mean? But it's fascinating because you know that being without this person will make you far more happier and far more fruitful is kind of what I'm getting. You know that. You know that. You know that. You know that. It's interesting. You just know that you would be better off without them. And they also know that you would be better off without them. But they also know that they wouldn't be better off without you. Hence why they're just like, yeah, no, like, I'm going to try to convince Sag, you know, to continue to remain with me, because I know that if I lose Sag, you know, I am getting that they think that their life is going to go to shit. I'm not saying that it's going to go to shit. They just think that it's going to go to shit, or they just feel like it's going to go to shit. It's kind of what I'm getting. Okay. Let's keep going. How does this how does Sag currently feel? I don't even know why you doing this. I don't even know why you doing this. I don't even know why you are. With the World to Two of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords, like, that's kind of telling me that you're scared to close this cycle out here between the two of you, because you just don't know. You just don't know what your life is going to look like and or consist of without this person in it. You don't know if you're going to be better off without this person or not. But that's the thing, is that you do know. You're the intuitive fire sign Sagittarius. Like, you know that you are going to be better off without this person in your life. You know that. So this whole, I'm just scared because I don't know what my life is going to look like and or consist of without this person in it. Am I going to be okay or am I not going to be okay? Am I going to be fine or am I not going to be fine? And what if I fall on my face? Then what am I going to do? Like, but you already know that that's not going to happen. You already know. You already know. You already know. You know? You already know. You already know, Sag. You already know. You know that you're not going to turn around and fall on your face if you were to walk away from this one. You know that you're going to be far more happier and fruitful without them in your life. You already know that. You already know. So this whole, but I just don't know. No, you do. You do. You definitely do know. I would love to look at this Nine of Swords energy, because I have a feeling. That this one over here more than likely has led you to think and believe that you, I guess, in some way, shape, and or form or something like that, like you need them or something. Because I'm kind of getting that vibe. I hope I'm wrong. But let's see. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Sag. Dude. With the Nine of Pentacles coming out here in the reverse, that represents somebody who, that represents somebody who's codependent. So that's kind of telling me that this one over here has led you to think and believe in some way, shape, and or form, honey, that you need them. That you need them. That you're not going to be fruitful without them, that you're not going to be successful without them, that you're not going to be fine without them. Like, you know, I feel like this one over here has led you to literally think and believe that you legit need them. But the reality of the situation is that they fucking need you. You don't need them. So that's like, that's, I can't emphasize this enough. Every time we look into this human being's energy, when it comes down to essentially losing you, it keeps showing up that they think their life is just going to go to shit the moment that they lose you. I don't know why they think that their life is going to go to shit, you know, once they lose you, but that's just how this kind of, you know, continues to essentially show up. Hence why they, you know, every time you start getting into your head and you start, you know, falling into this energy of, oh my God, I just can't do it. They're very quick, honey. Very quick to come in and try to convince you otherwise. Well, why is that? You know what I mean? And it's because this person thinks that without you, their life is going to go to shit. For whatever reason, that's what they think. And you know what's also fucking fascinating? Something is kind of making me think, believe, and feel, honey. Like, when you got with this person, you were doing very, very well. In some way, shape, and or form, you were doing very well. You were doing a lot better than them, is kind of what I'm getting. And it kind of looks like it's, how do you say that in English? It kind of looks like it's like the other way around. Now they find themselves doing 10 times better than you. It's like the moment you got with this person, it kind of looks like your life actually went to shit in some way, shape, or form, and their life got better. The moment you walked into their life just magically got better on them. You know what I mean? In some way, shape, and or form, you know, and it's crazy because this one over here thinks the moment that they lose you, they know your life is going to get better without them in it, but they also know that their life is going to go to shit. I don't know if this person's life is actually going to go to shit. I'm just telling you what they think and feel. You know what I mean? It might, I don't know, but you know, and this right here, no, Sag, no, come on, don't give up, you know, like, you need me and I need you, like, you know, don't give up, you know, like, Sag, you already know. You already know. I'm gonna be honest. Let me be the first to tell you, you are tripping, okay? You I think that you just need a reminder. It's okay. I'll remind you. It's okay. I'll do it. It kind of looks like when you got with them, you were an Empress. Okay? When you got with them, you were an Empress. I feel like this is how this relationship honestly started between the two of you. They were a King of Swords, so you know, okay, that's cool. But you were a whole damn Empress. So that's kind of telling me that when you got with this person, you were doing way better than them in some way, shape, or form. And it kind of looks like the tables have essentially turned. It's like you were their good luck charm is like the best way that I could describe what it is that I'm seeing here. Yeah, it's like you were their blessing and they were your curse, I guess, is like the best way that I can put it. So let me just remind you real quick. So before you met this human being, right? Kind of looks like you were doing good. Kind of looks like you were doing great. And it also kind of looks like, you know, you had the mentality of, I don't need a man or woman for absolutely anything, because you don't. But then it's like the moment you get with this one over here, it's like now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It's like you forgot who you were. You know what Kanye West actually said this in an interview. When you surround yourself with people who act like you aren't who you are, you'll start to forget who you are. You're not this codependent, you know, individual. That's not you. That's not you. That's not you, you know, it's just not you. But I understand, you know, why this person has led you to think and believe that you need them, because being with you is very beneficial in some way, shape, and or form. Being with you brings a lot of good into their life. This is not you. This is not you. And then on top of that, you know what pisses me off is that the Nine of Pentacles could represent somebody who's very insecure. So that's also kind of telling me that this one over here has made you feel insecure. You insecure? You're a whole fucking Empress. What's, you know what I mean? You're a whole Empress. They're a King of Swords. A King of Swords is somebody who's very insecure because they don't really have much to offer and or bring to the table. Honey, an Empress is not fucking insecure. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like, you know, that saying that Kanye West said in that interview is very fitting. When you start to surround yourself with people who act like you aren't who you are, you're going to start to forget who you are. You're not an insecure person. You're not a codependent person. Like, you could do bad all by yourself. You don't need this person for absolutely anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and on top of that, it's like, you kind of come off to me as somebody who always leaned on their intuition, always trusted their intuition. Now, all of a sudden, it's like, now you're over here questioning your own intuition when you were never like that. This whole, I don't know what my life is going to look like without this person in it. Like, yes, you do. Yeah, yes, you do. You do. You do. You know what your life is going to look like without this person in it. And it's going to be fucking awesome. And it's going to be, it's hell. It's going to be 10 times better than you essentially imagine. I am definitely getting that, which is always a good thing. Definitely not a bad thing. But yeah, no. They need you. Don't get it twisted, okay? They need you. They just want you to think that you need them. You don't fucking need them. You don't need them. You don't need them. Okay? How does this person currently feel? We have the Seven of Pentacles, so the Justice card, and then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. I swear, every time you fall into this energy of, I just can't do this anymore, I just can't do this, I'm not happy, they just got to come in. No, no, Sag, come on. You know, just don't give up on us. Just don't give up on us. Just don't do it. Anyways, we got the I don't know why they think this. I don't know why they think this. Because, okay, the person that's in the Strength card is the Empress. Should I say what you know what? I'm gonna say it. It is what it is. I'm gonna say it because this one over here done dry hump my last nerve, okay? They really, really did. This one over here, it's kind of fascinating because it's like, we all know who the prize to be won here is, and it ain't them. And I'm not saying this to make you feel better. I'm not saying this to blow your head up or anything like that. They showed up as a King of Swords. You showed up as an Empress. There's levels to this. So we have the King of Wands that comes out first. We have the King of Swords that follows. Then we hit King of Cups status, King of Pentacles status, and that's when we hit Emperor status, which an Emperor is somebody who is technically speaking of your caliber, not a King of Swords. A King of Swords is somebody who's not of your caliber. An Emperor is somebody of your caliber, okay? Same thing with the Queens, right? We have the Queen of Wands that comes out first, Queen of Swords that follows, then we hit Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacle, and then Empress status. In some way, shape, and form, okay? It's like this person has convinced you over time that in some damn way, shape, or form, they're the prize to be won here. Which, technically speaking, it's the other way around. You're actually the prize to be won here, but in some way, shape, and form, you know what I mean? It's like this one over here is, you know, walking around like, you know, they're the prize to be won here or something. You know what I mean? When they're not. So then there's that. There's so many things. There's so many things that really bother me about this individual. It's this person's like a walking red flag, okay, at this point. Anyways, person in the Strength card is the Empress. You did show up as an Empress. This person knows. This person knows, okay? They just know that they have something valuable by their side, aka you, and they just don't want to let it go. Honey, they just don't want to let it go. But you know what's crazy? That they know that they have something valuable by their side, aka you, but clearly they don't treat you like you're somebody who is valuable, because if they did, why are you showing up with disappointment in your energy? Why are you showing up with stress within your energy? Why are you showing up with the energy of feeling insecure? What the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm convinced, right? That this person doesn't want you to see your value and or worth, or they want you to, I think that's what it is. I take that back. They want you to forget about your value and your worth. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, for whatever odd reason, right, this person feels like, man, if they lose you, they're going to lose everything. If they lose you, their life is going to go to shit. I would love to look into this because this person keeps showing up with that same old energy, and I would love to see why that is. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so, you know, we're going back to this energy. Remember when I was telling you that, you know, Spirit has been trying to like encourage you to let this one over here go, right? It's just this like overwhelming, like, you know, energy that's coming over you and telling you like, Sag, you gotta let this one go. You gotta let them go. You gotta let them go, right? Just like something's telling you, you have to let this person go, something's telling them that if they lose you, their life is going to go to shit. I don't know if their life is actually going to go to shit. There's a possibility that their life might go to shit. You know, I mean, the fact that it keeps showing up time and time again and something's telling them that if they were to lose you, that their life will go to shit is more than likely what is going to essentially happen. Hence why they're holding on to you for dear life. So, you know, then there's that. Let me, hold on, my OCD is starting to kick in. Okay, let's keep going. What actions will Sagittarius take towards this human or moving forward? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords to the Eight of Wands, and then we also have the Tower. There's a tower moment here that's occurring here between you and this person that's causing you to like snap, is kind of what I'm getting. Now, you may not snap on them, although that's a possibility. You might just turn around and snap on them. But whatever this tower moment is, that's essentially, because this could be a really big fight. This could be a really big argument. This could be something that they're doing on their end, you know, that's causing you to be like, you know what, that's it. Enough is enough. Like, I'm done. Is kind of what I'm getting. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. It kind of looks like this person is doing something on their end to cause this tower moment here between the two of you. So that's kind of telling me that this person is 2.5 seconds from playing themselves, okay? Because they're about to do something that's going to cause you to be like, you know what? I'm done. Okay? I'm done. I'm done. And look at, well, I mean, they're going to be extremely hurt, but at this point, it's kind of hard for me to have like sympathy for this one over here, considering everything I just saw, but whatever. So they're going to do something that's going to push you to that point of no return. Thank God. Okay. Because, and here's why I say that, because their life may get worse on them. Their biggest fear may just come true. You know, it just might, but your life, with the Empress to the Nine of Cups, to the Ten of Pentacles, to the Wheel of Fortune, to the Sun. Yeah, no, your life is going to get pretty fucking awesome. Pretty fucking good without this one over here in your life. Like when this tower moment happens, right? Go over there. When this tower moment happens here between the two of you, when I tell you, you ain't going to be worried about but what if this happens? And what if that happens? And what if this? And what if, you ain't going to be worried about that. The only thing you're going to be worried about is getting rid of this one over here. That's the only thing you're going to be worried about, is getting rid of this one. And you will. Oh, honey, you definitely will. You definitely will. And when I tell you, you have a lot to look forward to, I mean that shit. I really do mean that shit. Oh, I absolutely mean that. You have a lot to essentially look forward to. We're getting happiness, joy, abundance, stability, growth, expansion, happiness, joy, good karma, growth, expansion, all of that good stuff. Just like your intuition told you. Just like your intuition told you. Just like your intuition told you. So let's look at this Fool real quick. And yes, I did call them a fool. What actions? We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. Oh, how cute. It's like every time. It's like clockwork with this one here. It's like clockwork with this one. It's like every time you reach that point where you're just like, you know what? I ain't doing this with you. Here's the thing, right? It kind of looks like this happens. This happens first, right? Then this happens. And then this happens, honey. Okay, so they do something to push you over the edge. That's it. I'm done. Get the hell up out of my life, right? Now, I'll be honest. Whatever it is that you're getting angry and upset about, because it's something that you're getting angry and upset about that they're essentially doing in their head, in their cabeza, in their head, right? They think, like, they'll get over it. They're just mad, blah, 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 blah. We're going to eventually talk it out and work it out. Oh, no, homie. Because I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Once reality sinks in and this one sees how done you are, child, let me look at this. I got to look into this. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. And you know what's fascinating? This is what's fascinating. When this person sees how done you actually are, you know what's crazy? Is that they're going to walk around like, it is, I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't care. It is what it is. Meanwhile, they're fucking hurting on the inside. Meanwhile, they wanna burst out in tears, homie, but they're just, I don't care. I don't care. It's like, all right, cool. Don't care, you know? It's like very egoistic, for sure. For sure. Child. Fascinating, because not only are they extremely hurt, but they're very, very angry and very upset that you're deciding to like pull the plug on this marriage and a relationship here between the two of you. It's like they perceive what they did as something that shouldn't have warranted this reaction from you, as far as like this ending between the two of you is concerned. Because this person knows that they were dead wrong for whatever it is that they did, which is, because this feels like a repetitive thing that they continue to do, is kind of what I'm gathering. So that's kind of telling me, oh God, here we go. This is like opening a whole nother fucking can of worms here. Oh my Lord. So that's kind of telling me that this person did something that they knew you weren't going to like, that they knew would lead to a big fight / argument, but then they decided, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. Because what's the worst that can happen, right? They're just gonna get angry. They're just gonna get upset, you know, and then we'll eventually talk it out when I feel like it and work it out when I feel like it, you know, like. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. We also have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And then we also have the Seven of Cups in the upright. Yeah, this entire situation is not going to play out the way that they were like thinking it would, is kind of what I'm gathering. Because I don't know, man. Your person's weird. Because it's like, this is like the epitome, right, of doing something that you know, right, could potentially cause you to lose someone, but then you turn around and you fucking do it anyways, right? Because, what's the worst that's gonna happen? They're gonna get mad at me. Who cares? Boo-hoo, whoop-de-doo, you know what I mean? Like, then we'll eventually talk it out. It is what it is, you know? And it's just like, all right, well, you know, this one over here is gonna have a little bit of a rude awakening, is kind of what I'm gathering, that they are gonna have a massive rude awakening. I'm also getting like an energy of them gaslighting you. Like, I don't know what it is that they're doing that you're getting angry and upset about, but it's like, whatever it is that like they're doing that's like upsetting you, like I see you calling them out on it and they're just like, me? I did what? You tripping. You tripping. Even though they know good and goddamn well that you ain't. You know what? I don't. The Puerto Rican's coming out. I still have other readings to do. This one over here is making my blood boil because, yo, like, really? Like, they're gonna, like, this person's gonna go as far as to gaslight you. Like, you're crazy. You're crazy, Sag. You're crazy. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. You're crazy. Even though they know that they did what they did. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And this is, and like, here's another thing. It's just so egoistic. My God, so egoistic. You know, this person, man, I tell you what. This person does look at you as somebody who's in love with them. This person does look at you as somebody who doesn't want to be without them. So this person feels like, you know what? You bugging right now, Sag. You bugging, and you tripping. You know what? But it's all right. It's all right, because, you know, it's only a matter of time before you come running back to me. Let me tell you something. When you get a taste of what life is like without this person in it, when God turns around and blesses you in this one's face, you ain't going back. You ain't going back. So this whole, like, them thinking, okay, you're going to run back to them, I just don't see that happening. I don't. Because once you get a taste of this, honey, You ain't gonna go back. You're not gonna go back. You're not gonna go back. You're not gonna go back. Oh no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No. 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 It's like they know that they're dead wrong, but they're gonna try to convince you that you're tripping. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. No. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. No. No, no, no. This person has the only rude awakening, honey, coming for them is kind of what I'm getting so far. But that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading.